Hello, crochet friends. Welcome back. Working on our hat. How did you do? Do you have 18 inches of your ribbing? The bottom part of your hat here. Hopefully you do. It's so pretty. Just remember when you measure it that you have 18 inches without stretching it, without pulling it at all, okay? So we're going to get ourselves started joining these two ends together so that we're working in the round, all right? So let's start with a chain one. Okay, chain one, and then we're going to take our two ends. We don't want to work with that original tail, okay? Make sure that you're working with your working yarn there. And we're going to work in the back loop only of the side that our hook is on. So enter the back loop like we've been doing this whole time, making the ribbing, right? And now this was our chain where we began our work. And we're going to enter the first piece of chain there as close as we can to that piece of ribbing right there, and we're going to enter, yarn over, and pull through again for a slip stitch. So we're working in both sides. We're grabbing both stitches. So here's one stitch back loop of the first side, going into the chain area of the second side, keeping them nice and tight, close together, yarn over and pull through those two stitches, and then pull through again on the one on your hook. So we're joining ourselves up here. We're making this in the round. So back loop of the first side, chain of the second side. Just want to make sure I'm in the right one. Here we go, is my next one. Yarn over and pull through those two stitches and then through the one on your hook. Okay, so we're gonna do this all the way down here. How did you do with the ribbing? Was it okay? I was having a little troubles with that last stitch every time. It was so tight. And it probably is me, the way that I work. So hopefully, I was really hoping you weren't having a tight stitch there also, because it was a little squirrely. There were times I was like, I don't know, I might lose a fingernail trying to grab this stitch. Okay, so we're doing great here. We've got that one more. See, this one, it was always laying down a little bit on me, so I would have to kind of pick at it, grab it. It's all good. Yarn over, pull it through those two, and then pull it through the one on your hook. So now if you open it up, it should all be, wow, that looks great. I love it. That made the ribbing look the same, doesn't it? Once we put this knot in here, this won't look as squirrely to me because I think the tail is always distracting. So I think the end is going to be beautiful. Oh, this looks so good. Okay, so we've joined our ribbing. We're ready to go. It looks consistent. And then now we want to use our other hook. Okay, so grab your other hook here. Okay, let's get that other hook. It's the 8mm hook, and we're gonna put that on here, and we're gonna get ourselves started. All right, so got the 8 on there now, and we're gonna start round 1 of the crown of the hat with a chain 1, okay? So chain 1, and we're ready to go. So we're going to work 36 single crochets evenly around the ribbing. Now my ribbing, just the way that I crochet, I have 47. I think I counted 47. So too many, right? So we need to do some single crochet 2 together every once in a while so that we end up with 36 total single crochets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out the first one with a single crochet 2 together. So we're going to go in between the ribbing. So what that means, now remember we're using an 8mm hook now. It's bigger than what we had been using. These are going to be tight. So I'm going to enter and yarn over. I have 2 on my hook. I'm going to go into the next space between the ribbings. You see that? The ribbing is what stands up. We're going in between that little flat part there. I'm going to grab, and we're going to yarn over and pull through. I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3. So I have 1 stitch ready to go, okay? So I'm going to go into the next space between the 2 ribbings, and I'm going to enter, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. So that's just a single crochet. So now I have 2, and I'm going to single crochet again in the next space, and that's 3, single crochet in the next space, and that's 4. Okay, and then I'm going to throw another single crochet 2 together. So I'm going to enter the space, yarn over and pull through, enter the next space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You don't want to put all your single crochet 2 together in the same spot because it's going to pull your work and you just, it won't look as nice. So you kind of want to spread them out as you're going along. They don't have to be perfectly counted out. Just try not to have them all in one spot because you don't want them to pull the yarn all in one place and then not in the rest of the crown, okay? So keep going along with these. Make sure that you've got 36 stitches. We're going to single crochet, and then if you need to throw in a single crochet 2 together every once in a while, it's all good, right? Okay, so we're going to keep going with this. Remember, you just want 36 stitches. So I'm going to do another single crochet 2 together here. I'm going to enter, yarn over and pull through, enter the next space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3. All right. And if you have troubles, that hook, just take your time because it is big. We were using that 6.5, right? So now we're on to our bigger hook. Just keep going with these nice little single crochets, and we'll meet up together at the end. Here we go. Okay, did you give it a count? Do you have 36 all together? So I did my 36. I had to do a few single crochet 2 together to get my right count. So hopefully you also have 36. Now we're at the beginning again, and what we want to do is into our first single crochet that we made, we want to give it a slip stitch. So we're just going to enter that first single crochet, yarn over and pull through again to join our work in a slip stitch. Now there's no turning like we were doing on our ribbing, right? So we're not going to turn our work. We're going to stop right there. That is the end of round 1 of the crown of our hat. We now have 36 stitches on our work. If you want to get a place marker just so you know where the beginning of your work is, because we're working in the round now, that might help you out for the next time, and we'll meet up next time for round 2. We'll see you then. Thank you, and have a joyful day.